Hi, stamping friends. It's Sherry Parker coming to you live on Wednesday, April 23rd. Can't believe it's almost May, which means it's almost our new catalog debut. So there's a few more days to reap all the benefits of the current catalog and the Spring Mini. In fact, tonight I'm going to make a really cute fun fold card using a belly band and one of the suites from the Spring Mini. I'm leaving this week for a girls trip out to Arizona, so I'm a very bad packing procrastinator. So I'm just gonna show you a real quick cute card tonight. I do need to start thinking about packing. So anyway, I will go ahead and turn my camera around and we'll get started. All right, I mentioned the Spring Mini. One of my very favorite suites in this catalog is the Wildflower Birthday. Great papers, stamps, accessories, all kinds of fun things. So tonight we're going to use the stamp set, the birthday celebration, as well as the designer series paper. We're going to make this really cute belly band fun fold card, and it was something new to me because it's a very different kind of fun fold. Hi, Donna. Thank you. I'm looking forward to our little girls trip here. So this is the card we're making tonight. I did post this last week. We made it at my Mystery Hostess this month, so I know some of you have seen this. The inspiration came from a card I received in a card swap using different designer series paper, but again, just a really cute, simple fun fold. It does not have to be really time consuming. So that was my inspiration. And this suite is probably familiar to you if you've seen any of my live videos, because I have used it quite a bit. We made a column card using it. I've done this easel stand-up fun fold card using that designer series paper. And then one of my very favorites was this simple card. This is essentially just a piece of designer series paper with a few little of the dots. And then when you open it, there's a gift bag. Looks like a gift bag for a gift card. Hey, Karen. So have really enjoyed this paper. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of it. And we're going to make one more card tonight using this suite as well. So to get started, and I will put this right over here so you can see what we're doing. We are going to start with our card base. And I have all the measurements right here, and I will post them when after this live video, so you can copy them if you want to make this card, because it is really actually very simple. So your card base is going to be a piece of cardstock that measures 5.5 by 11, okay? And then you'll turn it to the long side, and you're going to score three times. So 1.25 inches, 5.5, and then 9.25. So that is all the scoring that you'll need to do. And then you get to fold it into this really cool fun fold. So the middle one you'll fold in like a card normally, and then the one on the right, you'll flip it to the right, and then this one you'll flip to the right. So it's a little bit different in how it all comes together, but when it's all lying flat, you can see how cute and fun that is. So there's the card base. Again, it's 5.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, and then you score along those measurements here. So for the pieces of designer series paper, and this is where it gets really fun, because you can use any designer series paper, colors, whatever combination you can come up with. So it's a very versatile layout, and I'll show you some other samples I made as well. So as you're thinking about your card, you're going to need 3 strips to layer, and all of these are going to be 5.25 going up and down, and then there are different measurements going left to right. So this one is 3.5 by 5.25, and that'll be the first one that we adhere to the bigger section. I'm just going to use, whoopsies, wrong end, the glue to put those little pieces of designer series paper on there. So the first one we'll put here in this bigger section. And then the fold over piece, this one measures 1.5 by 5.25. It's always hard when you have to glue one of the sides down because they're all so pretty. But I like to alternate like a busier pattern with a more subtle pattern. And then for the top piece in this fold, this one measures 1 by 5 1/4. And I really love this pink. It reminds me of gingham, this pink and white one. Hi, Debbie. Oh, thank you. So there is the basic setup of this card. For the belly band, what I did is I just took a strip. This happens to be 1.5 inches by 11, so it's just the lengthwise piece of cardstock. It can be really any dimension you want. Like this one's a little bit narrower, you can see. And I'm just gonna eyeball it, kind of center it like that, and then just fold around my card, and then basically just adhere it. So you can use tape. I'm not gonna use glue here because I don't think it'll dry quick enough. So I'm using tear tape, which is a really nice strong adhesive here. So we will go ahead and tape that down and create our little belly band. To decorate it, I use the Stylish Shapes. Thanks, Debbie. I can't say that 10 times fast. And I picked the square, and I'm gonna put it at a diagonal. I think it really adds a lot of interest. I mean, you could certainly do it a square, but I'm going to do it on the diagonal and just stamp happy birthday. So in the birthday celebration stamp set, all these different things come with it, mostly greetings. So I'll stamp the happy at the top there. And then the birthday using Pool Party ink. Stamp that like that. So that will just layer on top. And then the last little touch is I've got some of these party dots, and then I'll just put one at the top and one at the bottom. I love the little dots, they're so cute. And then if you wanted, you could even add a little ribbon. This is the Pretty in Pink in color ribbon. And I just tied a little piece, so you don't even need much. Tied a knot, and then I use one of my little glue dots here and just tack it to the front like that. Probably want to trim those little frayed edges down just a hair. And then really all we have to do is adhere it to the front. So I'm going to use the tear tape since I have it here, but you could use really whatever. Glue would be fine too, because if you give it time to sit, it will be just fine. So how simple is that? For the inside, I'm going to go ahead. I have a 1/4 sheet of white cardstock here, and I'm going to stamp just a real simple banner in pink at the top from the same stamp set. And then another cute little greeting, Make a Wish. So easy. And then we'll go ahead and, since I got the glue out, I'll just glue that on the inside. If you wanted to get really crazy, you could even add another piece. So you could write lots and lots inside your card. So that is the Belly Band Fun Fold card. Isn't that so simple? Like that only took a few minutes to make. And I wanted to show you some other ones that I've done. Last week I made a card, and we're gonna draw for last week's card using some of our new designer series paper. So I did the same, this pack of paper is from the same pack. So there's more of a yellow greenish pack or pieces, and then there's some more pinkish pieces. So using one pack of paper and then 2 different colors of cardstock from our new in colors, I created 2 very different cards. So again, you could do this with any designer series paper. So I really think this is a great fun fold card, and I hope you give it a shot too. Awesome. Okay, that is tonight's card. So that took not even 10 minutes. So last week we made this explosion card, and we're going to draw the winner of this card. This was one of my very favorite cards I think I've ever made on a Facebook Live. So if you are the lucky winner of this one, I hope that you'll enjoy it and maybe even make one yourself. So I have all the names in this little glass here. Every week when you comment on or share my videos, you're automatically entered in to win the projects that I make. So I made one, this one card last time. So the winner is, thanks Ramona, Michelle Danhoff. You are the winner of the explosion card. So I do thank you for watching and appreciate you so much. I really do appreciate you taking the time. So as you might know, Facebook is doing away with videos after 30 days. They delete them. So I've created a YouTube channel, and it's on my Facebook page, and I would love it if you subscribe to that. And then I'm downloading all my videos onto my YouTube channel, so they'll be there. And if there's any particular card that you ever want to try making and maybe didn't jot down the dimensions, they'll all be on there. So I hope you'll take a look at that and subscribe. So thank you again. I really do appreciate you. It's almost going to be May. I can't believe it. But I look forward to talking to you next week, and have a great rest of your week. Thanks.